What's up guys, MrGimms back again for another special upload on Monstrum2 today. As a lot of you are aware, Monstrum2 is now available for the beta before early access release, and a lot of people have been really keen about this game. A lot of people have been pretty, excited about the release, everything that comes with it. So we're going to go through it today and sort of give you my overall thoughts about the beta so far. Now anyways, just to start off with, you get a couple of selections of killer, just to give you a basic breakdown of it. There's 3 killers available right now, and one very mocked up, mixed up human prisoner that you can play, and obviously you got your 4 prisoners versus your killer. It's a lot like DBD. We're going to talk more about that later on, and you're going to hear that a lot more moving forward in this video. But yeah, it's a lot like DBD. It's got the same sort of feel, vibe, and objective on both sides. So yeah, the character creation's pretty cool. There are some options there. There's not a lot here. Again, as I said, it's in beta. It's going into early access, I think, on the 23rd. So I think tomorrow or today, one of the two. It's coming very soon. And who knows how long it's going to be in early access. I'm going to presume a long time with my overall thoughts and feelings on the game so far. But yeah, getting to the matchmaking first of all. Matchmaking, obviously, again, it's a beta, but I was in queue for about 7,228 years. I'm talking about both killer and survivor or prisoner. But basically, I would get into a match, I'd find a lobby, and then the ready up system is completely different to DBD. So basically, if you find your 4 prisoners and one person doesn't ready up, you're stuffed. You're screwed. You're stuck. You're stuck in a perpetual state of waiting in a lobby. Now, when someone new comes into the lobby, sometimes you need to ready up again. So sometimes you forget that you needed to ready up. But all while this is happening, you leave the game, you come back, guess where the game puts you in? For some reason, you go back to the original game with this guy, Mr. Saber. I wanted to kill this guy by the end of 20 minutes of queuing up. So anyway, eventually I finally got a match, and that's great. But yeah, the queue times, it's horrible right now. It took me so long to get a killer match. I was in queue. I had a conversation with my wife for like 30 minutes, I think. Yeah, it was just, it's very off-putting. I wouldn't want to stream this game because it wouldn't be, it'd just be a lobby simulator. I will say, I now understand why DBD has the 1-minute timer when it gets its 4 survivors and its 1 killer. I used to actually wonder why they did that. I was like, sometimes I'm just not ready or whatever. Yeah, they forced you to be ready, and now I understand why. Good on you, DBD. But yeah, we eventually got a match as a killer, and yeah, it looks really cool once it's loaded in like that. Like, this is really cool. I don't know what he's called. I just call him the Brute. I think that's what he's called. And yeah, he's the strong dude, and apparently he's the most OP. I haven't had a chance to play the floating dude yet. He's very slow, and apparently it's you get very frustrated when you play him right now, and that's fair enough. But yeah, as the Brute, you can do this scream, and you can find the location of survivors. You're strong, so you can break barriers down, and you can do this like charge thing. It's kind of cool, but I have a lot to say about the killer here. First of all, it's far too easy. Absolutely way too easy. And I'm not just saying this myself. I've watched a lot of other content creators and other videos on this, and the overall consensus is extremely easy. You only have to find a survivor, and then you just M1, and it's game over. There's no sort of chase mechanics. So the look and the feel and everything feels okay-ish. It's very janky. FPS was okay, but it's just far too easy, and I felt like the hunt was over before it even started. So because obviously as a killer you're innately more faster, well in this case you're faster, so inevitably you are going to catch up despite any sort of weapons or anything he might have. And yeah, it kind of ruined the challenge for me, meaning being the fact that there was no challenge. A couple of other comments. I've heard a lot in my comment section recently that it's a DBD clone. People have been talking about it on stream as well. Yeah, I hate that term, that something's a clone, like, ooh, it's a Doom clone, or ooh, it's a Battle Royale clone, or whatever. I hate that term, but holy shit, it's definitely it's DBD. It's 100% DBD. You can search lockers. There's chase music, like obviously build suspense and whatever. I don't know what else you could have done. I don't know. I'm not providing much feedback in terms of what you could have done instead. But you know, there's chase music. It's Jesus Christ. As a survivor, you have to power up gens. Is anyone getting a vibe here? Like it's very. I don't know, I would have done something else. That's just me. I don't know what feedback I can really provide that would really sort of help them, but the only feedback I'd provide in terms of the feel and the objective and everything else is, yeah, I definitely would have done something different. Obviously, the map's different, and it's cool. It has a great feel. It's dark. I like dark. It's cool. And there is a field of view slider and brightness slider or gamma slider. So kudos to that for having that in beta. That's a great thing as well. But yeah, I get massive DBD vibes while you're playing a very, very janky, very poorly optimized game. And again, I understand it's beta, but from what I can see and with my experience in game design and understanding the game and understanding how things work, I must say that this game will be in early access for a very, very long time. From what I can see right now to where DBD is, because although I'm not comparing the two, I'm just, because obviously DBD's got 5 years on this game, but if you do compare the two in terms of, you know, gameplay mechanics, feeling, you know, objectives, everything, this game has a long road ahead of it. Yeah, a couple of cool things that I did enjoy. I like it that you're in first person view as Survivor. It's pretty cool, I like it. It keeps everyone on a very similar playing field. You can slide, you can crouch, you can jump, you can slide. The sliding is really cool. I really actually quite like that. That'd be a cool addition in DBD, I think. It does. I definitely feel like I could get like immersed and scared in this game if it wasn't just so out of place. Like there's so many things that happen in this game that just seem ridiculous. And yeah, it kind of takes you out of it. There's a lot of cool things you can have, like you can have pliers, a flame torch, and this. But apart from that, it's, yeah, I think it's got a long road ahead of it. It's not breaking any new barriers or anything like that. It's not reinventing the wheel. But I'm going to keep tabs on it. It's early days, so who knows? You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, that's my overall thoughts on Monstrum for now. It's not in a place where I feel comfortable enough to stream it or, you know, spend extra time on it. I will check it from now and again to see how it does do. But yeah, for all those people saying that this is going to be the competition for DBD, and for all those people really hoping that this is awesome, you shouldn't have done it to yourselves. You need to subvert your expectations, as I've said to everybody. DBD has had 5 years to get its game where it is, and I'm kind of appreciating DBD a little bit right now compared to this. I know DBD has a long list of problems and issues and a lack of communication and drama in that company, but yeah, this isn't ready yet. And with more time, some more love into it, and some devs that actually give a shit, hopefully we can see this at a really healthy place. And I'll definitely give it another go when I think it's worth giving it a go. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed and hope you learned something from this. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help me out. We're trying to get to 5K. We're nearly there. Please, guys, continue the support. It's awesome. You've been brilliant later. And I will see you in the stream on Monday. All right, guys, have a good weekend.